Hello and welcome to Tranquil Heart Yoga. I'm Tom Pearson, one of the instructors here. And here's a sequence of standing poses. Let's start at the front edge of the mat. Outside edges of the feet parallel, toes all pointing in the same direction. Nice bend in the knees, micro bend, tuck the belly in, relax the shoulders down the back. Good. As you inhale, sweep the arms to the sides and overhead for a slight back bend, looking up towards your thumbs as the palms join together. Exhale, sweep the arms back out to the sides as you fold forward. Bend your knees and let's wrap the arms around the thighs. Really hug the torso into your thighs. Very, very deep bend. We're really going to warm up these legs and get us ready for these standing poses. As you inhale, let's begin to lower the hips towards the heels. And then as you exhale, begin to press the hips up towards the skies, but keep the chest on the thighs. So keep hugging the thighs as deeply as you can, really squeezing every last molecule of air out of the body. Good. Inhale, bend the knees, lower the hips, elongate. Exhale, press out, squeeze the thighs. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Release the hands, fingertips on either side of the feet, or if you need to, you can place the hands on the shins coming halfway up. This is fine. If you'd like to go a little deeper, you can wrap your index and middle finger around your big toes, placing your thumbs on top of the big toes for a classical yoga pose called Padangusthasana. So let's begin to pull the chest down towards the toes, elbows kind of flaring out to the sides. You can put a bend in the knees here is fine. Draw the navel in and allow your head to just hang. Breathe very deeply, about 3 more breaths. Good. Place the hands on either side of the feet again. Through your next inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine, long spine, and then we're going to take the right foot steps way far back. The left knee comes right over the ankle. This is low lunge. Let's pull the feet towards each other, engaging here in this low lunge. Inner thighs pulling in, elongating through the spine as much as possible. So still continuing to warm up these legs, preparing them to support us in a standing warrior sequence. Good, nice long inhale. And as you exhale, let's place the left foot back to meet the right into downward facing dog. Press the chest back, lift the hips up, long spine. Inhale into the high push-up. Exhale, low push-up. Float all the way down to the floor. Inhale into cobra. And then exhale, press right back into the downward facing dog. Good. Through your next inhale, the right foot is going to shift forward between the hands. Exhale, pivot the back heel so that it comes down to the floor. The foot is about 45 degrees. The tendency is to have the hips shift over to the right. Keep the hips pressing to the left so that the hips stay square. And the right knee directly over the ankle. As you inhale and sweep the arms up for Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Take about 5 breaths in your Warrior One pose. Keep engaging the legs toward each other. Don't sink into the pose and feel the legs moving apart. Pull it in and lift it up. Feel the energy flowing upward, not down. Two more breaths. Last deep inhale.
And then exhale, rotate the body a quarter of a turn. Take the arms halfway down. Good. Now make sure that front knee stays right over the ankle. The tendency is the knee to pull in. Don't let that happen. Keep the knee right where it is. Arms reaching out. Stretching through the fingertips. Navel pulling in and up. 3 more breaths. And looking over your right fingertips. Last breath. As you inhale, straighten the front leg without locking the knees. As you exhale, reach out to the right. Reach as far as you can. And then once you can't reach any further, the right hand comes down somewhere between the ankle and the knee of the left leg. And the right leg. The left arm reaches up. Keep the hips pressing forward. So don't let the hips go back to make you feel like you're going deeper into the pose. Keep opening up. No weight in the bottom hand. So if you're sinking into the shoulder, that means you're putting weight in the arm. Don't let that happen. Lift out of that. Good. On your next inhale, let's reach the left hand up towards the ceiling and then go to the side. As you exhale, bend the front knee again and pinwheel the hands down to the floor. Returning back to our low lunge position. Good. Making sure that the right knee is right over the ankle and that left leg is pulling in. Good. Now let's go into a modified pyramid position. So here as you exhale, we're going to press the right leg into a straightened position and the hips back. Press the left heel down towards the floor, feeling a nice stretch, especially through that right hip. And let's breathe through these 2 poses. So as you inhale, let's bend the front knee again, low lunge. Exhale into a modified pyramid. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And then exhale into the pyramid pose. We're going to turn this into a twist. You have a couple of options for this twist. Left hand stays right underneath the left shoulder. Take the right hand to the right hip and lift the right shoulder up. If this creates too much of a pull in the back of that front leg, then bend the knee and do this from the low lunge position. You can do this from the low lunge rather than the straight leg position. This is twisting triangle. This is a twisting lunge. This is fine. Either one is perfectly fine. Find the modification that works for you, and the breath will let you know which one is better. One more deep inhale. Exhale, both hands come down. As you inhale, you're going to lift the back leg about halfway up. It's a transition pose. And then exhale, both feet to the front of the mat. Folding forward, standing forward bend. Stay here for a few breaths, let the body recover. Notice the difference in your hips. One leg may feel really heavy, the other leg feels really light. Perfectly normal, natural. We're going to even that out right now. So let's inhale, lengthen halfway up, and let's step the left foot way far back to our low lunge again. Good. Pull the legs towards each other, really warming up the body. Engaging those inner thighs. Take one more deep inhale. And then exhale. Let's step the right foot back into the downward facing dog. Inhale into high plank. Exhale, low plank, low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra. And exhale, return back to the downward facing dog. Good, look forward. Through your inhale, the left foot is going to shift forward between the hands. Exhale, the right heel shifts down without the hips moving to the left. Keep the hips right where they were. Make sure the left knee is over the ankle. And as you inhale, sweep the arms up for warrior one. 5 breaths. Draw the navel in and up, pelvic floor engaged. This helps flatten out the low back so you don't get too much of an arch in the low back, which can hurt. We want to make sure the hip girdle is even and square. Again, left knee over the ankle. Maintain that position for the safety of your joints. Right hip pressing forward, left hip pressing back. Feel the stretch. One more deep inhale. Exhale, rotate the torso a quarter of a turn. The arms come halfway down. And breathe. Now, again, don't let the hips press back, getting too much of an arch in the low back. Press the hips forward. Maintaining a nice, long, low spine. Flattening it out. Make sure that left knee doesn't creep in on you. Keep pushing it out towards the pinky toe. Good. On your next inhale, let's straighten out the front leg without locking the knee in place. Exhale, reach out to the left without the hips shifting back. Keep the hips pressing over to the right. And then take the hand somewhere between the knee and the ankle. The right arm reaches up. No weight into the arm. We're not resting onto the shoulder. We're lifting and lengthening through both sides of the waistline. One more deep breath. And on your final inhale, you're going to reach the right arm up to the ceiling, reaching up, going to the side. And then as you exhale, bend the front knee and pinwheel the hands down to the floor, returning to the low lunge, the position that we started with. Again, these legs are squeezing toward each other. Good. As you exhale, we're going to straighten the front leg and press the back heel down as far as you can. This is a modified pyramid pose. And let's go between these two poses a few times. Inhale, bend the front knee, low lunge. Exhale, straighten, pyramid. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Last one, let's go for it. Inhale. And then exhale into our pyramid. You can stay in this pyramid for the twist, or you can do the twist in the low lunge. Your choice. Go into the position that's best for you. Right hand under the right wrist. Left arm reaches up. Twisting out. Good. Hand to the hip if you need to. That's fine. 5 breaths. One more deep inhale, give it all you've got. Exhale, both hands return to the front of the mat. Transition pose, inhale, lift the back leg about halfway. And then exhale, both feet to the front of the mat, going for a forward bend. And let's pause here for about 5 long, deep breaths. Always feel free to keep a bend in the knees. Take the inhale all the way to the tip of the tailbone and let the exhale just flow out of the crown of the head.